Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a tactics talk and a ride along with the APA Woody, who put this match in our battle sharing on the Discord and said, hey, I got a pools medal. And I went, oh, okay, that's cool. So I downloaded it. I haven't seen it. I've seen the result, though. It's a lot of damage and over 1,700 experience, which is very cool. 56 TP. He's here on Himmel's El Haloufdorf. Spawned into the southwest, and he is bottom tier, but only a 2-tier battle. Good news is there's some 9s to beat up on, which I am assuming that he does a little bit of that based on the experience. And everything else is a tier 8. So nice setup. I do not have this tank. I don't know much about it. Is it a double shot or something? I don't remember. There's some, or is it an autoloader? I don't know. It seems to be a single shot. I know nothing about this tank. It's a 56 TP. That is all I know about it. And it is a tier 8, I believe, premium. He's got some Schmelniak going on. A couple small kits. Come on, Woody. We've got vents, a bounty turbo, and a bounty rammer, and no directive. All right, that's an interesting setup. Let's see how Woody does on El Haloufdorf. So I'm going to make some guesses here. Some assumptions, since I have not seen this. Although I do know that it's a lot of damage and a lot of experience. I believe he's going to go to the heavy area, which of course he's sort of telegraphing that to me right now as he heads off in that direction. And we're going to go hold down, potentially, and just beat people up. You know what I mean? Just shoot them in the face. We have an AE Phase 1. That's problematic. We have a Tortoise, a Skoda T56, some decent armor on the other team. So this will be interesting to see how Woody handles this thing. Is this thing a single shot? Hold on, I gotta go find out. Alright, I got the wiki here. 460 alpha, 208 pen with standard, 248 with gold, which is not great. The 208's not bad. 248 is a little bit low. 0.42 dispersion. It looks like a single shot cyclical gun. The little write-up here is kind of interesting. The Skoda T56 is one of the best premium tanks in the market. Similar to Polish heavies, it is a hybrid between the Soviet and the German heavies, albeit the Skoda is more based on the Soviets. All right, I'll buy that. Kind of looks that way. What else we got? Both of which are... However, the ammunition, however, is not good, I guess, with 208 standard and 248 on premium, both of which are unacceptable for today's meta of tier 8 penetration. The armor is the hidden gem. The turret is high 200mm to low 300. Oh, I see. High 200s to low 300s. It's weird the way they wrote that. Without using depression, which is quite good. The front of the turret is rounded like the Soviets. Okay, so we got armor. We have a high alpha, a cyclical gun. So that's what we've got in the 56 TP. Very interesting. I like how it's one of the best tanks, but at the same time, it is not the best penetration. It's unacceptable, fellas. Let's see what happens with Woody. Let's see how unacceptable his penetrations are today. Oh, well, that helps. The AE Phase 1 has camped. You know, you just gotta say, WTF, my friend. Fonz281, Clan Turk _ bro. Should have been salivating at this chance with the AE Phase 1. But nope, he's over there. He's a snipper. He's got a lot of business over there, though. We got a Progetto, an LHMTV, the EBRs raging around, the Skoda, oh, even the Skoda T56. We got spotted. What on earth? Something is, what else we got? Oh, we got an even 90. We have an even 90 lurking nearby. Are we going to spank this guy? Is this where it begins? So it begins. Oop. The bad chat said, I salute you. For those about to go to garage, I salute you. All right. 372, and we are off to the races. We have a T26 E5 up here ahead of us, old Ficker von Osteen. What? Oh, okay. Woody says, you know what? If the AE Phase 1's not going to be here, then I'm just going to ride right up here and punish this ISU, which is doing odd things for an ISU. Okay, well, you know what? If you're going to have a big game, often, as I have said often, and will continue to often say, you need a dumb enemy team. You need, and maybe a slightly stupid friendly team as well. Or at least one that can't do a lot of damage. That way you can do most of the damage and not die because the enemy team be dopey. How are we sitting here and not taking hits from across the sniper spot? Who knows? I don't know. The A phase 1 is doing something. This guy, okay, good. The back armor of the E50 is known to be its strongest. And we were up to 1,566. I wish I had guessed this portion of the fight, and I suppose if I'd have thought about it a little longer, I might have come up with this, that the enemy team was a bit bot-like. Now, not taking anything away from Woody's efforts here, because he sees it and he's absolutely taking advantage. The Tortoise is going to be a bit tricky, and finally the enemy team is sort of figuring out that they need to start shooting the guys. And Woody's doing a nice job being over on the side that's harder to hit. So that's nicely done right there. If you hug the right side, see where the standard AT-28, although to be honest, none of them are really over there shooting at him, but if we look at the mini Mapperino over here, this spot right about here at about between C and D7-ish, that's the spot where they shoot at you. Of course, they're not there. They're all trying to fight the guys that are pushing up. And to be honest, this is turning into a Rumpelstomp at this point. To be aggressive where these guys are being aggressive in the heavy area, you kind of need somebody over here, which I don't like people going over here necessarily, but you kind of need them keeping all the Camperinos busy. And they've got the standard, the A phase 1, the T-28, and the STA-1. That's 4 of the live tanks. This pretty much accounts for just about everything, guys. I don't think there's a tank other than the... Where's the EBR? EBR has a kill, but is he over here with us somehow? Nope. So the EBR, I think, is really the only unaccounted tank. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 dead, that's 14, and the EBR. There you go. So that's the only guy unaccounted for. So for this push, this aggressive push, to not get eaten up by the guys camping up here on that sniper spot, you need people giving them some pressure over here in the southeast, and that's exactly what's going on. Gives you a lot more options in the heavy area in terms of pushing them off this little hill. Looks like Woody's not interested in dealing with the Tortoise at the moment. Goes in. Oh, okay, no, he's back in there. Does have somebody coming down low. Looks like what is the back chat doing? Okay, so here comes the other Skirta. The big boss daddy Skirta. We're gonna pen this guy. Oh, he flat plated it just enough as he went downhill. Yeah, we don't want a dual Tortoise. There's the EBR. He's raging around the middle. We can duel the Tortoise if we can be careful about how much of our tank gets exposed. There we go. That's going to hit, isn't it? Oh, no, I guess not. Interesting little engagement right there. If Woody completely bails and the Tortoise is interested in pushing, he may have got the Chieftain P. You got to be careful with that when you've got one-shots. If you pull out too much, so to speak, and the enemy sees it, they may make a move for your low hit point guy. This Tortoise knows the jig is up. He's got to come at him. There goes the T-26. He's going to force the issue by going around him. I might have followed in a little faster there, Woody. But he's going to find this nice soft standard B who's taking shots at the Chieftain. Got the Chieftain. Woody's looking for a shot on the standard. The T-26, man, I think I would have tried to support him, man. There you go. Just push around and cover yourself up from the rest of them. Which way is this guy pointing? Oh, yeah. Ram him! Oh, you could have rammed him for the damage. Probably would have taken quite a bit yourself. Of course, I'm not the guy that just did the amount of damage you did, so... Carry on, sir. Carry on. We're at 3,075. And all of a sudden, what looked like an absolute Rumpelstomp and a fairly standard situation in a push up that hill, which has been wiped out. So we've won over here, more or less. There's a guy behind you with some hit points. And I say more or less because we got mauled pretty heavily. Despite the rest of the green team pulling off a bunch of the power down to the south down there. There's only 3 of us alive up here on the hill. We got a camper Scorpion. No, sorry, it's not a camper. A camper Forest Spirit. Scorpion's actually pushing and probably about to die. And a Rumpelstomp has turned into a bit of a questionable one now. Get that turret around. Nice track if he didn't die, but he did. Find ourselves some cover. Oh, nice. Scorpion G takes out the STA-1. That's very helpful. Standard B. And Woody's watching that happen. Oh, he might maul this poor T-2065. Yep. A little bit surprised he didn't just sort of commit and take that guy out. Maybe he didn't have his shells reloaded. T-26 catches him out. Oh, look at this. Prototype. Nice. Woody sees him, punishes him for that. This guy knows he's in trouble now. He's on his reload if we can get up and over. Oh, shots coming in. Shots fired. Woody's looking for that nice shot on this guy. Nice choice to aim into the side of the turret instead of maybe take a chance of bouncing off the hole. There's a flat plate on that turret, on that T-28, which is easy to pin. It's fairly thick, but it's flat. Nice choice to go around. T-26 died. Can we get there before that guy gets away? Man, he's making a runner. He's trying, and we kill him. Nice. Oh, EBR takes a couple chunks out of us. So we've got to track this guy down. We don't want him behind us, so he's making a runner. Can we take him out right here, Woody? Yes. Nice. And that's the 8th kill, fellas. That's the Radley Walters right there. 4,563. The AE Phase 1 has some hit points left. I don't know how many. I don't think he's ever been in draw distance. There we go. All of them. Goodness gracious. Okay. How did Fonz manage that? Fonz 281. He just basically camped the whole game. He's actually in a good situation, this AE Phase 1, to win this game. I mean, he's got a Forest Spirit, soft, a Scorpion with a little bit of damage off of him. And Woody, who's a one-shot. Yep, should be a one-shot to the Phase 1. And Woody doesn't care. He's just going to poke around the corner and say, you can't kill me. Of course, the AE Phase 1 says, I know I can't because I'm not really looking for anyone. I'm just hoping that, beyond hope, that I can kill them as I hide in this hole. Alright, Scorpion's trying to make a move across the open. This is a little bit... Oh, he's making a runner. He's breaking out. You know, he does... Oh, we missed him. That's not good. Woody's going to try to turtle up here. He gets a bounce. Hugely important. Let's get one shot at least. Track him? Oh, that would have been great. Can we... Oh, he missed again. Somebody's working with 897 ping. I think right here, man, I'd have tried to go by him instead of backing out. See your Forest Spirits coming up here? If you could have kept them out in this flat area down here, people would have had more shots. Let's see how it turns out for him. Don't kill me. Oh, look at that. Took it on the gun. Well done. Took it on the run, baby. Another shot into him. We're at 5,334. Now the AE Phase 1 is absolutely surrounded, and it's all over but the shouting. Someone's taking a big old hit in the back and the front, and it is over. 5,334, 8 kills, 1,375 bounce. Nicely done, Woody. More or less went the way I thought it would go, minus there was quite a scrap down here in the open area as your guys pushed up. That both helped you and hurt you. It helped you because it drew a bunch of their snipers down here so they weren't tearing you guys up as you came up and over. But your team only barely won up there anyway. And really, that was a fairly even fight in the heavy brawl. If you think about how many of Woody's team had actually come up this hill or were fighting down here and how many of the other team, both teams had guys drawn off down here to this other kind of sidebar. And it's just hard to attack up here, so Woody's team lost. Woody's team kind of won up here, and then they did a nice job. The thing is, generally in this game, the campers are usually not very good unless they're people who have fallen back, right? So very good players could be forward and then fall back. So watch out for that. But the people who simply camp, and it's not necessarily an insult to them, it's just they're typically not that good of players. So if you can survive with some of your good players who have pushed and maybe have a couple of your campers help out towards the end, you're in a better situation because you just have better players pushing into the TDs right there, or the campers or whoever's still sitting at cap most of the game. Nicely done, Woody. Thanks for sending that into the replay channel there. That is fantastic. Great game. 1,700 something experience. Just absolutely causing pain. And I learned something about the 56 TP. I thought it was a 2-shot autoloader or some such, but it's just a pretty standard cyclical heavy tank. Well, there you go. That's all I've got. You guys have a good day. We will see you.